Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our start from scratch Elmcreek run here. And we are heading back with the seed. I just filled up with some seed that we had at the store. Gonna go back and start planting some grass. Hopefully get a little bit more yield off our fields between cycles than we are currently. Because right now we wouldn't get anything. We'd just be sitting there waiting for the wheat to grow again, which is fine, but I want more stuff to do and more things to kind of be coming in and more options for things that could be selling high or whatever. Because right now we're dealing with, you know, the mercies of just one crop type. Well, I guess we're turning it into flour, but still one thing that we've got going on. So we can get some grass grown in here. That will help us have another alternative, you know, during downtimes. All right, let's get the worker going for now. We'll come back and we'll check on him in a minute. Weeds growing. It needs herbicide, apparently. We got the roll. We got grass growing. Okay, we'll check on the herbicide stuff in a little bit. We obviously do have herbicide available that we can check on, or we can use ourselves. In fact, we can check our fields real quick. So they need rolling. They're not showing the grass because the grass is turned off. Let's turn the grass back on. Yeah, so there we go. So now we can see the grass coming in. Yeah, we'll roll it after it seeds. We'll see what that does, see if that gets rid of the stones as well, because theoretically that's what it's supposed to do. I am seeing some bigger stones in the middle section here, some orange stones. We may have to pick those up. We'll have to see what happens. Doing the last one, I can actually dismiss you and do this myself. We still need to lime this middle section here, but we just don't have the thing to get the limer right now. And we're probably going to go with some liquid fertilizer so that we can just use the one piece of equipment. Plus, I've heard that liquid fertilizer is cheaper. I'm not sure if that's true. I haven't actually sat down and done the math of, you know, how much it puts out per acre, basically. But I don't have any reason not to believe it. But I just haven't tested myself. All right, good stuff there. That is done. And we will need to get some... what else do we do? We need to get the rolling done after we get done seeding the grass. So that's going to happen here in a bit. Obviously, the seeding takes a little while to get done. Oh, a little bit of an angle, but that's all right. It'll work. All right, there's that. How much honey we got? We got a decent amount of honey over there. It's coming in. Haven't checked the honey prices in a little bit, although we haven't been fast forwarding super fast. Flour, still not quite up to 688 that we need. 60-ish, about 59 is the straw price we're looking for. And honey was 11.17, I believe. So we're a long ways away from that. Gonna get these things committed to memory. Hopefully not to check the chart every time. All right, well, the seeding's going to take a little while, to be fair. That is an argument to have picked up the seeding contract. To be, you know, that would have potentially helped us seed it faster. But we do have a harvesting contract here. It's not super great, but we could do it. We could knock it out, get us maybe $1,000 for ourselves. We do have a harvester sitting there doing nothing. So why not, I guess? I mean, you're just sitting here. There may not be enough crop on that field to fill up the harvester. We may be able to take the harvester over there by itself. Although it's kind of slow. Where are we going? $62, way down there. Poor slow harvester. Someday we'll get us a little low loader tray that can pull this thing around. Our equipment is so dirty. Need to get the washer to wash this stuff off. Does that help the paint? Not having to repaint as much? If I cut through here to the other side over there, I think we can avoid having to drive around along the roads all over the place. Cut down here. We'd have to cut across. We could go underneath the train track there maybe and get over there potentially. I like these fields over here. I mean, again, I'd like to reshape them a bit, but I mean, field 43, not a fan. 42 is good. 41 is good. 39 is good. 36, all these other ones are pretty good. We know we just saw the train go past. So if we can make it across, it's actually probably pretty safe to just zip across here. Is that withered? What I'm looking for. Oh, it's cultivated. It is cultivated. What is that? Sorghum? Is that what the sorghum looks like after it's been cultivated? I think so. Or maybe it's just done. Maybe it's just finished stuff. And now I'm curious. I gotta see. Because it's just making me curious. It is. Oh, no, it's withered. I just looked at the wrong thing. It's withered wheat. Well, if you'd asked me to harvest it, I might have come over here. Nobody asked me. Well, if you're already withered, I'm assuming you don't mind me driving across your field because it's dead already. Just a sprinkle. You have to think about the future. What kind of achievement is that for? Now, I'm not playing on the Steam version of this game. I'm playing on the one that came from the Giants website. Mostly because it launched like 6 hours earlier, I think, or something like that on launch day. And I wanted to get some recordings done. So it was like, whatever. We'll just download from them. So the achievements aren't linked, obviously, to Steam or anything like that. Don't mind me. Just driving across your heavily limed field over here. I know, this car coming from the left. We're going to make it. Oh, he turned. Alrighty. We have arrived. Pretty small field. I mean, buying 61, 62, and 63 and turning those into one field would be pretty nice, I think. But each of these individually are relatively small. Still, I think aren't they bigger than ours? Alright. That is going. Let's check on you. You've got one pass left on this small field, and then we'll get you on the large field. You are doing nothing. We can go get you hooked up to the roller. Actually, we can probably start doing a pass now. Is there a way to get rid of those question marks? I mean, they're not like they're doing anything. They're not blocking anything, but, you know, just, it's kind of just out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure there was something over there before I deleted buildings and stuff. Great demand at debris crusher. Okay. All right. Lower roller. Is that doing what we wanted to do? I mean, it's getting rid of the stones. Still says needs rolling, though. Oh, no, it doesn't. It was just in that spot. Okay, so we're good. In fact, if we check the map, should be seeing... where does it say needs... Oh, there we go. So needs rolling. So not just saying... It's weird that it's saying mulched, but obviously we know it's not. Whatever. It's working. All right, let's get you over to the other field. This is going to take us a while. I'd like to get a bigger seeder at some point just to make this quicker. And again, maybe a reason to pick a contract. All right, that's going. You're going. You're going. You might be able to finish this field with one load. It's hard to tell. All right, let's check other contracts real quick. See what else we've got going on. I mean, I could take this contract and just knock this out in like 5 seconds flat. But then what? It's just, I don't know if we can even buy it. I don't know if we even have enough money to buy enough seed to finish this contract. You know what? We're not going to know until we try at the end of the day. Let's try it. Why not? You need to wait. Does not have a wait. Okay. All right. We're going to have to buy some seeds. Does it really matter which one we buy? Because this is still 1,000 liters and this is still 1,000 liters, right? So yeah, it shouldn't matter. So we'll buy... I don't know. We're going to buy probably at least 4 of these, right? I mean, it's going to put us pretty low on money. But if we can finish this, that will help things out a lot. Or did I decide the pallets was cheaper? This is $9.50 for $10.50. I think it's basically the same when it all comes in, when it comes down to it. Good thing is that we could take our seeder over there and help with this as well. Once it's done with our field. If it even gets done with our field in time. Grab this last little bit of seed over here. Oh, 17 liters. Okay, well, we're right here at least. This one's a quick and easy one to get to. I mean, this is a massive seeder. Absolutely ridiculously sized seeder. But whether or not it'll be worth it in the end, because again, if the seed could cost, we'll find out. Might have a little bit of trouble with this field, but we'll see. All right, it does need to be wheat. Yes. Yes. Which is what we're set to. Yes. Really comes down to how fast it drains the seed. I mean, it's going relatively fast because it's so wide. Do we have enough seed to make the whole thing? If not, that will be awkward. Well, we'll have this. We'll have some of the stuff come over from this contract. That's right. And it does look like you are gonna need a trailer. I think. Oh, you're about 60% done, actually. We're very, very close. I think I'm just gonna have to leave those big rocks on there for now, because if they don't get rolled under, I don't think I can afford to buy the little roller thingy, or the picker-upper thing, I should say. Just be able to get the kids out there to pick up rocks, throw them off to the side. Trailer's being used right now, so we wouldn't have that option if this thing does get to the end before it gets full, or gets full before it gets to the end. Is what I'm trying to say. We might not have enough money to pay the workers for this one. All right, we'll take over this one. Hey, why are you not turning on? I did lower a header. I hit the button to lower the header. It just didn't lower it. Lower header. Thank you. I don't know why you look at the used stuff. We obviously can't afford it. Let's look at the prices though. Honey, still dropping. Flour going up still, not quite where we need it. Straw still going up, still not quite where we need it. We need to sell. We may have to sell it early, unfortunately. We may have to get to a good-ish price and just do the best we can. If flour gets above 570, it's at least above average. So there's that to think about. And it is close. We might be able to get all this filled into this thing. That sure would make things a lot easier. At 544. Oh, it stopped growing at the bakery. That's not good. What is the best month for flour? January? But we're a ways away from that. We're going to have to make 2 more passes. Didn't quite fit it all in there. It's going to be close. Yeah, we're going to need 2 more passes. Just a tiny smidge left. And we're almost going to be... I don't think we're going to be able to fit it all. It is going to be really, really close. But we're definitely not going to be able to fit it all. Alright, well, where is this going then? Where are you heading to? You're going to... Here. Close by, right? You are going to, just to make sure, the feed and grain south. Which is that one, right? Yep, okay. At least it's close for this big old massive thing to be driving over there. Watch that money drop. Gonna get to 0. Guess I bought 1 bag of seed too many. So I can't believe the prices are just not... I mean, it makes me feel like the spreadsheet I'm looking at is wrong, but I don't have any reason to believe it would be. Because I don't think I've seen the price of flour, or not flour, but of straw go up even close to 60. Good time for straw is January, February. So maybe we just haven't looked at the right time of the month, of the year. Oh, we're about to block two guys of traffic. Hopefully I can get this thing in there. I haven't actually looked at the drop-off spot for this thing, for this facility. It's inside one of those drive-up, you know, kind of enclosures. Then it might not work. Oh, nope, there it is right there. We are going to be okay. I will need to go around to the other side. But other than that, yeah, we're good. Oh, no, actually, I can do it right here. I just realized. Pull it up. Spit out the... I was going to go around the other side and come at it from the other angle, but I just realized I could just stick it out right here. That'll work. I'm surprised that wasn't the full transport, to be honest. I kind of expected that to be it, and then we could just pick up whatever's left over on the field. But not quite there. We'll go get the last little bit, and then we will be done. Actually, harvesting the last little bit might be enough to finish the contract, and then we can keep whatever's inside the harvester for ourselves. Well, we're about to be out of money, which is fine. Once we finish this contract, we'll have some more money. We can start the guys back up again. They'll just stop for a little bit of time while we finish this. Not a huge deal. We actually made it most of the way, though. That's not bad for that one. And then this one, obviously, still got a long ways to go, but it is, it's getting there. We almost didn't run out of money. This thing, if this thing could drive faster, we wouldn't have run out of money. I could have finished the contract by now. Speed limit 15. We're good. We're good, guys. We're going 12. By the way, I am recording this, which is going to give away how far in advance I'm recording to these. But hey, it's the holidays, and I got to get ahead. What can I say? I got to get some stuff done while I have time off from work, so that I don't have any disruptions in the video. So the sacrifice of not having disruptions in the videos is that I record things in advance when I have time. But anyway, today is Christmas Eve, so wishing you all happy holidays, and hopefully everybody's enjoying time with their families. And yeah, I personally will not be doing any recordings tomorrow. I'm spending all day tomorrow with my family, but that's part of the reason why I wanted to get a bunch of stuff done today, because my kids are off school. I want to spend time with them, and just want to get as much done today as I can. So I will be getting a bit ahead. Probably, I think by the time I get this done, probably about a full week ahead. But actually, I think 2 weeks ahead. I think I'll have 2 weeks of videos in queue, ready to roll. So if you don't see your answers to your questions in the, like, show up in the video, then that's why. I will try to respond to everybody's things in chat, but I do that obviously as soon as I see it usually. But as far as the videos themselves, they won't show up right away. All right, so there's the contract. So we can turn this in as soon as we finish this harvesting this, we can turn this in and keep the rest of the sorghum in our stuff to go turn back into our flour guy or our mill. Might as well grab the rest of it. It's worth a little bit of money to us. Once this gets done, we'll turn the workers back on for a bit. I mean, our field should be done in time. We'll just have to see if we have enough money for the other field or not. But if we finish that one, it's worth a ton of money. All right, let's get this contract turned in. We have fertilizing, plowing, which is not great. Got another big sowing. I mean, if I don't borrow the equipment, I can use the one I got, which is a better piece of equipment, and go knock that out as well. I need money for that though, right? So, surprised that you finished the row. Try to overlap a little bit to make sure I do get it as precise as I can. All right, you can go back, worker. Make sure there's not a gap. Me turning around. That looks good. Okay, so this other contract, was it say 57? Is that what it said? 57, sow with barley. I mean, it's a really big field as well. It's going to take us a while to finish that one too. But it's a lot of money. Well, we have to finish one of these or else it's irrelevant, right? We have to finish one of these contracts. I mean, obviously I can seed myself. I mean, there's nothing saying that I can't just come over here and do some of the seeding myself, right? But I don't want to seed myself all the time. I want to be able to use... I think we're going to go do that other contract too. While we've got this big seeder, I think we're going to go do that other contract. We've already used 1,000 liters though. We might not have enough seed to finish it. Is there another contract that we can take that doesn't cost us any like stuff to buy? No, because the fertilizing we'd have to buy fertilizer for. We don't have that. Oh, I want this contract too. It's 12 acres. This one's 16 acres, so it's. And how far along are we on this one? 31%. We're actually already a third of the way done. Wow. A third was 1,000 liters. So a third of 16 would be what? About 5.5 acres. So 3,000 liters should get, and I know the different crops are going to have probably different seed patterns, but we'll just use this math for now just to kind of get us a rough estimate. 3 should get us 15. This other one is 12, right? 12. I think we'll have enough seed to finish it, and then we'll be able to do get that money and then go finish it. I think we can. It's close. I don't think I would go anything smaller than this field, and the only reason I'm doing it is because I've already got this big piece of equipment. If I didn't have the big piece of equipment, I wouldn't do it at all. All right, excuse me while I drive over your limed field here, my friend. It's a bit risky, but... And this has to be barley? Barley. Just hoping the seeding rate is basically the same for barley and wheat. I feel like it would be because they're pretty similar kind of yields anyway for kind of other things. All right, well, we'll get that done. We'll see. You're good. We got to drive you back here in a minute. You're still driving, so let's go ahead and get you driving back while that other guy's doing his thing. We could go sell the sorghum just to make some money. We might as well check the price of sorghum real quick. Because if it's at a good price, I mean, it might be worth selling. Sorghum is at $4.37 at the Feeding Grain South, which is just slightly above average. We'd only get like $375 from it anyway. Definitely want to keep an eye on these other things, though. I don't want anything slip past me that could have been a good price, especially now that we need the money so bad. I just don't think the flour's going to get there. It's not even going to get to the average price, which is just sad. But again, I know we're a month off, but it's really helping. Oh, honey's coming back up, though. Honey cereal factory might actually Johnson's Farm Market's going down. Here's hoping the cereal factory gets up to that 1100 price. We don't have a ton of honey, but anything we could sell right now would be useful. All right, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll see if we can get enough money to finish these contracts. If we finish these contracts, we're in a really good spot. Because, you know, not counting how much it costs us to buy the seed, which it looks like it's going at a decent rate. You know, we make $25,000, you know, probably once you take out some of the fees and stuff like that, we might make $22,000. Not bad. That's really good couple of contracts. So we'll see. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you. And I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye.